Yes! How good is Thank God It's Friday?
Do you ever get scared of the Wheel of Death?
I get scared every time. Every time. Because, for those that don't know, on the radio show on Fridays, on Richard Glover Show, we do a thing called Wheel of Death, where the audience puts up a bunch of words on a big chocolate wheel, and then whatever word comes up, I have to suddenly come up with something off the top of my head, or whatever the word is. And I've been doing it for years, and I think in all those years, I got it right twice. A lot of times I got close. I might have hit around the edges. I might have had one moment within the moment. But my only regret, I used to for years think it would have been fun to have written a book called The Wheel of Death Reconsidered. Where like you have a transcript of what I said during the Wheel of Death, and then I'd gone home and thought about it and put actual comedy construct over the top of it and made it actually funny. Instead of just wailing at the idea. But yeah, I'm gonna miss it. You guys know, I know you're aware that Richard Glover is retired. Yes. And TGIF, November 29th, is the last one ever. Oh. Ever. There is rumors of a new form of it coming next year, but I don't know. I don't know. That's why I was excited to do this, because this is the last time I have any relevance. Yeah. Right now, I'm the guy that's on the radio on Fridays, but in December, I'm the guy that used to be on the radio. And that's sad. That's the sound of my career. Slightly screechy rails, moving on slowly. It'll end up somewhere, but who knows? I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's nice, though. I didn't realize the train was so close. I feel like I made a mistake driving down here. Well, no, because I've done so many drugs. Just to be fit for this. Yeah, so I will miss that. I will miss that very much. Wheel of Death was, yeah, that was... What's fun is, actually, just so you know, I always treated the whole show like the Wheel of Death. Like, they give us the questions on the Thursday night, but I, years ago, quit reading them. Because it was just more fun to just hear the question and instantly see how fast could I react. That's why I cut off, and if you listen to the show, you'll be like, you'll hear me say, oh, you go. Because sometimes I wouldn't even know what he was talking about. And then I hear somebody else say it, so I go, oh, okay, I get the basics of that. I can play with that. But, like, we had one yesterday, they were talking about, you know, it's always about, we used to love doing questions about new research. And there was new research out that we're worried that China is spying on us through our kitchen appliances. And every time I hear something like that, China is being, you know, shut down, the cars, phone apps, any utilities. I just feel like China needs to get out. Like, seriously, have you ever like watched TikTok for like 10 minutes? Imagine that your whole life. Just think about the things you say in your own house and imagining somebody somewhere with headphones on trying to sort out how important that is for national secrets. Like, if there were secret microphones, Chinese people for the last years have been hearing me and my wife have this conversation right here. Honey, where's the remote? Have you seen the remote? I don't know, why don't we put this, like, we have a thing, we have a shelf right in front of our television where the remote should be. Why is the remote not on the shelf? The remote should be on the shelf right in front of the TV. Did you look beside the couch? Yes, I looked beside the couch. That's where I would have put it too if I didn't put it back on the shelf, but it's not on the couch, and it's not on the shelf, and I'm trying to turn the TV on. Why can't you help me? And if they are listening, what makes me mad is that not once have I heard a Chinese voice from the remote say, look over here! I wouldn't have even questioned it. I mean, thank you. Thanks for telling me where you were. Air fryers. Air fryers when they come over there. They're bugging your air fryer. All the air fryer will tell the people in China is that Western people eat way too many fucking potato chips. It's the only thing that 90% of us put in the air fryer. There's a few people doing experiments. One or two of you put a chicken in there once and you thought, you know, what a mess. just going to put frozen chips in there. And no one ever washes it. One of my little fun games when I go to a friend's house is to check their air fryer basket, and it is a nightmare. Mine is too. My children use it all the time. Nightmare. Just full of crumbs and extra burnt hot chips. It is a mess. And I think it's a great irony that an item that has been sold to us to make us eat healthier will ultimately kill us with botulism. Because none of us washed it. Anyway, I want to miss it. Is my point. I'm going to miss you. So true, though. But you struggle. You struggle. Relevance is my new favorite thing. Like some of the clubs in Sydney, you walk out, and my daughters, they go to comedy clubs now, and that's weird to think now when I look at a younger crowd, I think, oh my God, these are all my daughters. And I don't know what to talk about. Because I don't talk to them about stuff. Like in a comedy way, So it feels weird if I was suddenly faced with an entire room of 18 to 24-year-old people. All I want to say is, hi everybody, welcome to the big show. Here's what I think is important. Put toilet paper back on the roll. How hard is it? I bought 47 rolls of toilet paper. We have a wall of toilet paper in the toilet. Just pick it up and put it back on the roll. There's an entire drawer under the sink of toothpaste. Get a new one out. And for God's sake, wash the air fryer. Good night.